And same deal, correction for that. And that was still at a 90 there.
Holy cow.
Right? So.
Just like funny because sometimes when I turn up to like a
He's a drama queen, right?
it's hard for me
I know.
to yell, so I'm like, oh crap.
So same deal. We're gonna go ahead and walk past. Yep. And again, you know, it's one of those things where this level isn't always going to be appropriate, right? But for right now, it's not too much, right? It's working. So we're going to keep it at that for a little bit.
Okay.
Excellent. And same deal as I'm passing by, I'm watching him, making sure that nose isn't going over or anything.
Okay.
Again, he needs to be minding his business as we're walking past, because there's nothing different about him saying, hey, I want to go sniff this person, versus him saying, hey, I want to go sniff this dog, right? So if we could really push it with the people, and I purposely walk through crowds like this, and that's what you should be doing also, so I could work on that, right? Because if we can gain the control in situations like this, it's going to be that much easier everywhere else.
Okay.
And again, we have him in a little bit more submissive of a state of mind right now, which is why he's not phased, right? He knows, oh wait, we mean business again.
Right.
Right.
Started off well.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So we're gonna walk a little bit further, then I'll have you take over here. But that's just it, right? We addressed it with the people. We told them up close and personal, you can't go towards the people. We addressed the first couple corrections for getting ahead. We got him in that balanced state of mind, and now it's like, okay, cool, there's a dog right there. He's like, oh wait, I'm supposed to focus on you.
Right, he didn't even like show it.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna have you take over right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this. I'll handle the remote right now.
Okay.
Just go ahead and walk him. We'll turn around. We'll start going back this way.
Okay.
Yep. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna be walking right past people, and I want you staying as loose as possible on that leash, and just keep your eyes on him. And if his nose goes in that direction, you're gonna be telling him no for it.
Okay.
And then I'll be following up with a correction. Now the reason why I'm holding the remote right now is because it's really, really essential that our timing with that no marker is good. We've talked about this a couple of times, right? So I'm gonna make sure that when you say no, there's a gap between when you say no and he feels this correction, so it's getting conditioned properly. Okay. Right?
That makes sense. It's also great because I've noticed over the last few weeks, he has slowly progressed to getting closer and closer to walking in front of me.
Sure.
Like, with no, you know, and so, and I know he knows he's not supposed to do that.
Of course. Again, just getting back on the accountability of things. And that was good because that dog totally threw us off too. I didn't realize that dog was there.
Yeah, we
right?
Past the corner, which like normally that would be a nightmare, especially with icy outside.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to just show you the blueprint. That's it, right? Like, there's no, like, yes, he respects me more, right? But why does he respect me more? The only reason why he does is because he knows that I'm gonna hold him more accountable. And we got a dog across the street. All right, let's do this. Let's cross the street. Now, don't worry about this dog. Just focus on him.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna walk this way. Keep watching Frank. And then walk right up to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And see how he's moving away from the other dog now?
Yeah.
That's what we want him to do. We're telling him, hey, if you're, you know, if you can't control your impulses and stuff like that in the presence of other dogs, give yourself some space.
Okay.
Totally cool if he moves away from them. Okay. Now that's kind of how that timing should be, right? No, tap. Right? Because we're giving them time to process. This word is predicting something. Because that's giving your word more value. The quicker they are, the less he's processing the verbal.
And that's probably where I immediately almost...
You're quick with the correction. Notice I have it in my pocket right now on purpose so that the timing is better. Sometimes I'll have people do that, like put it in your pocket, right? And then only take it out after you've said no. Okay. Because it forces you to have better timing with it.
Right. And gives him time to digest what he just did.
Bingo. Well, that's just it also. Like, he needs to know, like, oh, wait, like that right there that she just identified is what I'm about to get my correction for. Okay. But what we're doing is we're going to be looking for forward movement right now, right? So just come to a stop, hang out right here, and then if he puts himself behind you, that's fine, obviously. And don't even look at the other dog. I want you watching him, watching his paws, and if he moves in the direction of the other dog, you're just going to say no. Okay. That's it. Oh. That's fine. Moving away is fine. Again, giving himself space. Giving himself space. Totally fine. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is in a situation like that, they'll try to ask the dog to sit or down or whatever it may be. But if it's too much pressure, they're like, I can't handle it, can't handle it, can't handle it. A sit or a down is really restrictive, right? So I want him to feel like he has the ability to move still. You just can't move towards the dog. Exactly. All right, let's keep walking. For forward movement, if Frankie tries to move towards me or the dog as we're walking by, I'm gonna have you give a correction for it. Okay. I'll give you that.
Keep it at the same one?
Keep it right there. if he does anything, no, try to wait like 2 seconds and tap the button, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab this dog and then we'll get started. How's it going? Nice.
He needs the training though.
Frankie, are you gonna?
Yeah, training Frankie.
Excellent. Okay, and then pass by one more time. Cool. All right, and then you can turn around and walk back this way. You know what you need to do.
I do.
Right? Like, you got to get on him a lot more about all the little things outside of the dogs, right? There should be no reason why he's doing any of that nonsense that we were seeing right there. You should purposely be looking for big groups to walk through so you can correct them for sniffing. You should be having that level far, far higher most of the time. You want to see every time you use it that he really cares about it. Right? So that you don't have to do it a lot. That's the goal. Right? And then when you see other dogs, you need to be doing the drill just like we were just doing. Right?
So would you say that's preferable to kind of always
initially? It'll give you more of a visual. You'll be able to see the behavior a little bit more. A little more easily than if you were walking past. Right?
Cool.
Questions?
I think I got them all.
He did good, right? Like you can see he can do it, right? Like, and I think you have a little bit of a good idea of some of the things that